Good morning, Kevin Panic here. I've only had one cup of coffee, that's why I'm talking kind of calm. But I wanted to share a conversation I had with my mom yesterday, and it was about what I see as the future of how work is going to get done when I'm gone. Maybe 50 years, I'm 58, so 40, 50 years in the future. I like to do that. And what qualifies me to discuss or talk about business, I just say I'm a common man, but I would say my qualifications are, I had a lot of different jobs. One of them when I was young, I used to dig ditches. And there'd be 4 or 5 guys in a trench, and literally the instruction set was take a bite and go. So you take a shovel off to the side and move forward. And then through luck, basically, and maybe a little perseverance, I was able to be a launch pad manager, where it literally took tens of thousands of people to get the vehicle to the pad and then launched. And so I see the future of work since COVID happened, and we have seen much work transition to remote work, that work is balls. They'll just be balls, and they'll be these balls will be put out in the environments on the internet, and you just go pick up a ball, and the ball could be as simple as fix a toilet at this building, okay? And that one wouldn't be a scheduled priority because you got 7 toilets in a stall, right? So you put out an order on that one, the other ones get used, and so that will eliminate all middle management, basically all higher level management, and performance reviews and performance appraisals and all those things that have been embedded in middle management, because then the managers will be required to grab a ball. And now you say, hey, Kevin, that's a simple analogy with the toilet. Okay, I can kind of see that. And you get paid by the balls. So if you have a bad week and your family's going through some crisis and stuff like that, you don't go grab balls, right? And that's okay. You're not in any way, you'd work to the level that you can when you're mentally capable and you're physically able to do these things. This is remote work stuff, right? So you get that ball to fix that toilet, right? And someone else maybe does it. You're the manager of that ball kind of thing, right? The whole idea that a lot of work, we got tradespeople that do the hands-on, but a lot of this work is this paperwork and this stuff does it get done on time, within the budget, and does the task completed with a high level of quality. And so a lot of work, a lot of office work is just that, the way I see it. So anyway, then the analogy becomes like, well, Kevin, what about the ball of launch the space shuttle, right? Well, then there comes a time where there's people that dissect that ball. They have project management skills, and then you can train people also. So if someone doesn't have that, or they mess up a ball, let's say that toilet ball doesn't get done on time, or, well, we said it wasn't a high priority, but on budget. Well, then you analyze that, and that person their performance appraisal doesn't get hit. We just see that, hey, that person grabbed the ball, they weren't really ready to do that ball, and let's try to help them out and give them the tools so that the next ball they grab like that, they have a success and they feel real good about themselves and they got a good track record and stuff. Because everyone really wants to perform, generally speaking, to the best of their abilities, and you can enable that easily through training and not through performance appraisals. But anyway, and then the collaboration occurs, as needed. But let's say the ball back to and I've got 4 minutes, so I got to shorten this up here. Anyway, the ball gets dissected, right? So, but that is a scheduled priority. So you can't just wait for anyone to grab a ball, right, on those, because you say, hey, we got to launch that shuttle in June of 2011, right? And so you got to backfeed that, and then there's people that dissect those balls into all the little elements and then bring this project together. A little more complex, but still can be dissected. You just take something complex and dissect it. And then part of middle management at that point is that they have this knowledge of how that ball dissects. And maybe there's a whole section of the schedule ball, like, how do we have morning meetings and status and stuff like that. And then someone's managing that ball. So anyway, I see the future work is no middle management, no more performance appraisers, none of that. It's just going to be balls that you set out there. People pick them up, they do the best, and we train them. If they can't get that ball right or want to do that, or we direct them to other balls. thanks for watching. My mom was really a good listener on that. So I hope you found it interesting at least.